Meanwhile, the French Interior Minister Gerald Darmanin has called for the start of negotiations for a migration treaty between the European Union and Britain. The Darmanin has urged the British government to uphold its promise to finance the fight against illegal immigrants who gather on the northern French coast seeking to cross over into Britain. The French Interior Minister noted that migratory pressure is now returning after COVID. He also said that France has sharply increased its efforts in stopping migrants from crossing the English Channel. Under an agreement that was reached in July, Britain had agreed to finance the border security in France to the tune of almost about $73.8 million. But according to reports, British Home Secretary Priti Patel had threatened to withhold the money in September in the light of the record number of migrants arriving from France. Now, according to Darmanin, French maritime authorities are now stopping nearly about 75% of the migrant boats seeking to cross the English Channel, but they want to make this a 100% closure of immigrants trying to cross over. If Britain provides the $73 million that it has promised, the money is meant to help fund a doubling of the number of police patrolling French units at the beaches. The Darmanin said that for now, not €1 has been paid by the Brits. The Interior Minister further added that France will champion the project when it takes over the EU's rotating presidency in the coming January.
Je veux redire que les 63 millions évoqués par le gouvernement britannique, pour l'instant nous n'avons pas vu la couleur financière. Pourtant, des gendarmes ont été embauchés en plus, des moyens technologiques ont été achetés pour justement garder cette frontière.
But the issue of the trafficking of migrants across the Channel to southern England is a constant source of friction between Paris and London. A total of 15,400 people attempted to cross the Channel in the first 8 months of the year, and that is an increase of nearly about 50% over the figure for the whole of 2020. According to French maritime authorities, one man died last month trying to cross the English Channel. In the past 2 days, the French authorities have reportedly rescued as many as about 130 migrants whose boats were in distress. The French authorities arrested about 180 migrant traffickers and also detained as many as about 4,000 people who were trying to cross the Belgium-France border in September. Migrants from around the world have long used northern France as a launching point to reach Britain, either by getting stowed away in trucks or on small boats organized by smugglers across the English Channel. The British and the French governments have worked for several years to stop the journey without much success. Darmanin has said that nearly half the migrants trying to cross from France to Britain came into France from Belgium. He has also called on Britain to take measures to reduce its attractiveness for migrants without residency papers, but also urging more coordination with other European Union countries to stem unofficial migration.
La mer, à partir de Dunkerque et de Calais, pour faire vite, viennent de Belgique. Et donc j'ai demandé à monsieur le préfet de renforcer les effectifs de contrôle tout au long de la frontière belge, tout au long du département du Nord, c'est-à-dire jusque le sud de Valenciennes, pour pouvoir interpeller passeurs, interpeller les personnes migrantes qui veulent partir de Belgique pour arriver dans le nord de la France et dans le Pas-de-Calais.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.